One day Jesus arrived to Jerusalem, and a huge crowd of people came out to welcome him waving palm branches and shouted, "Hosanna," as he rode into the city on a donkey. This is why we now celebrate Palm Sunday, to remember this joyful moment, and it marks the beginning of Holy Week. During the week, Jesus spent time teaching and praying with his disciples. On Thursday, he shared a special meal with his 12 apostles, which we now call the Last Supper, and where he established the sacrament of the Holy Communion and reminded us to serve others. This was the night before he was arrested and ultimately crucified. On Friday, we remember the day when Jesus was betrayed, arrested, and sentenced to death. He was beaten, mocked, and forced to carry a heavy cross through the streets of Jerusalem. He was then nailed to the cross and left to die. Saturday is a day of waiting and reflection, as we think about what happened on Friday and prepare for the joyful celebration of Easter Sunday. We light candles to remember that Jesus illuminates our world through his love and work. And finally, on Easter Sunday, we celebrate the most important event in Christian history, Jesus' resurrection from the dead. He overcame death and showed us that there is always hope, even in the darkest of times. So, that's the story of Holy Week. It's a time for us to remember Jesus' life, death, and resurrection, and to think about what his teachings mean for us today. It's a time to celebrate the triumph of hope and love over despair and hate.